guys, it's Brittany from Book Afterthoughts. Today I am doing a very long anticipated book haul from like June, July, August, and the beginning of September. It's a long one, so without further ado, I'm just gonna get right into it. There's no real particular order, just books and book items that I bought here and there. Some stuff are birthday gifts. My birthday was last week, September 1st, so gotta have that. So let's just get into it. The first book that I bought was in June, but I didn't do a haul. So on the Harry Potter anniversary, I went and bought the illustrated edition of book 1. I have been wanting this book for so long, but in Canada they're like $50 for one book, and I'm just like, I can't justify that. So it was the 20th anniversary of Harry Potter. I was like, I'm buying Harry Potter. So yeah, start that. Then I guess we'll just get these out of the way. We'll just do my July Owl Crate. So we got New World Rising by Jennifer Wilson and The Sandcastle Empire by Kayla Olson. I think I said Jennifer Wilson for this, right? So those were that, and then I'm just going to show you the rest. First up, I have a Beauty and the Beast book. It's basically the movie, like the new movie that just came out in book format. Nothing special about it other than it's Beauty and the Beast. And if you've watched previous videos or if you're new, I have a collection of Beauty and the Beast, so if I see Beauty and the Beast, I'm gonna buy it, no matter what. Continuing on, we got Half Bad by Sally Green. I just know that there's about wizards. Just so everyone knows, I don't know what my hair's doing. I don't know what my books are about half the time. So when I do hauls, I don't really explain them because I don't know what they're about. I'm really bad for that, but I just like not knowing. And that being said, I bought The Novice by Taran Mataru. I think that's how you say his name. The thing that caught me on my eye was he can summon demons. But that's all I need to know. Then I have Hunter by Mercedes Lackley. Don't know what it's about. Otherworld creatures. Supernatural kind of thing. The next book that I got, I've really wanted for a long time, and I just never got around to it. That is Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli. I read her other book, The Upside of Unrequited, and I loved it, so I was like, I gotta get this. Just randomly picked it up one day. Then I have Finding Audrey by Sophie Kinsella, which I saw it on someone's YouTube, can't remember who, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna read it. The next books that I bought, because I wanted them, are the house editions of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. No other reason than I wanted them. So we have Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, and Ravenclaw. Because you can't have too many editions of Harry Potter. There's no such thing. Then I found Very Good Lives by J.K. Rowling. I'm pretty sure it's just like her speech from Harvard that she did. I saw it at the used bookstore was like $3 or something. So recently just purchased New World Ashes by Jennifer Wilson. This is the sequel to New World Rising. I had some trouble with Barnes & Noble, but eventually everything got sorted and I finally got this. I can't wait to pick it up because I'm dying to see what happens. And then I found this copy of Alice in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. It's an old copy. Saw that and I was like, okay, cool. I like Alice in Wonderland. Then I bought Made You Up by Francesca Zappia. She is the author of Eliza and Her Monsters. I really like that book, so I wanted to read something else from her. The only thing I really know about this is when I'm gathering, the main character may have schizophrenia. It's got a mental illness. I like reading about those, so yeah. And then I have Because You Love to Hate Me. And this is a bunch of authors and collaborating with YouTubers. They're just short stories about villains. And again, with my Beauty and the Beast collection, I found this little golden book about Chip. Thought it was cute. It's $2, so found that. Oh, sorry. This is the July, I believe. Yeah. The other books that I saved from Melcrit were June. This is the July one. That is The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzie Lee. There's so many books. I'm getting confused. My mom and I went thrift book shopping one day, and I happened to come across this book. I have never owned an ARC before, and I happened to find this. So it's The Dream Thieves. This is book 2 of the Raven Boys cycle by Maggie Stiefvater. It's an ARC. I was like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, so I have a book, an ARC. It's an old ARC, but I have an ARC. Then I found Sword of Destiny. I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name. It's the Witcher books. I saw it on someone's YouTube and I was like, okay, I'm gonna give it a try. Also, I have been on the hunt for a series of Unfortunate Events books. I have not read them. I like the Netflix series, so I want to read them. So I found book 3, The Wide Window, and book 4, The Miserable Mill. So I have 3, 4, and 8 so far. I'm just picking them up as I find them. Like, I'm not searching for them. Just if I happen to see them, I'll pick it up. Next I have Furthermore by Tahira Mafi. This was totally a cover buy. I just liked the cover. I thought it was pretty, so I bought it. Next up I have Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them by Newt Scamander. The textbook version, I guess. So I got that. Then I have, I'm sure I got them all. Nice. Then I have The Rift Uprising by Amy S. Foster. The thing that caught me was Uprising. I like books that have rebellions and uprisings and all that. So that should be interesting. And then the August Owl Crate. We got 2 books. So we got Sleepy Hollow. And then The Hearts We Sold by Emily Lloyd Jones. Then I found, this was on sale at Chapters, Norse Myths. So it's all about Norse mythology and Loki and Thor and all that. So it's an interesting read. It's not something I would typically read on my own, but I'm really big into Norse right now. So I'm just kind of reading it as I go. Once again, I have another Beauty and the Beast book. It's just the Disney version. I can add that to my collection. The next book, I was really happy that I found this because it was really cool and pretty. So, on a typical Saturday, going shopping with my mom, we're at Chapters, and I find this copy of The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. And it's illustrated by Jamia Catlin. I think that's how you say it. But it's so pretty. I don't know if you can see it. But there's like illustrations in it. So I saw that, and when I found it, it only had like the UK dollars, so euros. And when I went, I was like, oh, how much is it? And they're like, oh, it's like $30. I was like, okay, I'm buying it. It was totally on a limb. The most recent books that I bought, I'll end with those. So this just came out August 29th, so last week. That is Wonder Woman Warbringer by Leigh Bardugo. Currently reading it. It's Wonder Woman. I had to have it, and it's by Leigh Bardugo. I like Leigh Bardugo, and I like Wonder Woman, so it's a good combination. And then the next book that I bought, I did have these books at one point, but then at the time, I got rid of them. I knew I was never going to read them again. But recently, Game of Thrones just finished, so I'm having withdrawal. So I had to go and get the books again because I want to reread them again. So, first book is Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin. I've read these before. It took me a very long time to read them, but at the time I had like the trade paperback. But these are the big paperbacks, and they're thin pages, so hopefully it won't take me as long. I'm having like serious Game of Thrones withdrawal. So I'm rewatching every season again. I'm gonna reread the books again. Yeah. And then the last book that I got was a birthday gift from my parents, and that is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, the illustrated edition. So now I have book 1 and 2. I kind of knew, my mom hinted that I was getting it. She'd ask like, oh, which ones do you have? Like, blah, blah, blah. Oh, it'd be a good birthday present. Like, because she knows they are expensive. Like, $50 is a lot. I am sorry, but I can't afford $50 all the time on one book. Multiple books, sure, but on one book, that's pushing it. So she got me this for my birthday. I was pretty happy about that. I just have to now make room for my books. So the next items that I have are bookish items. So I'm just gonna go into that. So we'll go into my bookmarks. So first up I have Shh, I'm Reading. Then I have a Harry Potter Undesirable #1. Next is Home is Where Your Dog Is. I don't know if you can see it. And then the next one I have is What Are You Reading Right Now? So those are my bookmarks that I bought. And they go in my bookmark mug. Next items that I have are mostly Funko Pops. So I'm just gonna get into them. So Chapters, I don't know if you've seen them, but like bookstores have like the mini mystery Harry Potter Funkos. So I got a couple of those. And I got a little Hagrid. I don't know if you can see him. And then I got a little Dumbledore. Again, I don't know if you can see him. I ended up getting another Hagrid, but I gave him to my mom. So yeah, so I have these. They're so adorable. And then I bought Neville. He's got little Trevor with him. So I got Neville. And then my mom actually got me this for my birthday. I haven't opened it out of the box yet. I don't know if I want to. But she managed to get her hands on the 2017 summer convention, like the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Funko Pop of Luna Lovegood with her glasses. I don't know if you can see. So she ended up getting it through like someone that she works with, and I was like, really? Like, I was happy about that. So I just haven't taken it out of the box yet. But my mom also got me, this is pretty cool. I don't know if you can see it. It's a painting, I believe, of Luna Lovegood. Someone that my mom works with made that for me for my birthday. I haven't hung it up yet, but I plan to. So that's exciting. And then the last few items are Funko Pops that I got from Fan Expo, which is like Comic-Con, but in Canada. So I was there this weekend. And my goal was to find some pops that I could no longer get my hands on. And I found a couple. Mind you, I had to pay a pretty hefty price for some. So, one is Tormund from Game of Thrones. He is one of my favorite characters, and I love him. So we got him. And then the next two items are dragons. Now, I searched high and low for these guys. So the first one that I got is Rhaegal, and he is the 6-inch Funko Pop. And then I looked high and low for Viserion. I managed to find him. He again is the 6-inch. I tried to find a Drogon. I found a little baby one, but then didn't think at the time to get it. So I don't have Drogon, but I plan to get him one day. So yeah, that is my long overdue book haul. I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't think I am. Again, this was like a collective book haul, not just from like whatever. Like, I think the most books I bought were in July. Then some in August. And then some were gifted, so I didn't buy all of them. But yeah, long overdue book haul. If you've read any of these books, I have read a couple of them actually. If you've read any of these books, let me know in the comments below. Like I said, I don't know what books are about when I buy them, but that's just my preference. I will leave my Instagram below, and yeah, if there's anything you want me to film, leave a comment below and I will get that out for you. Thanks for watching. Bye.